Hello? Hello? Hello, are we on? Are we on? I think we're on. Oh, I think we're on. Oh, how exciting. How exciting it is. Hello. Yes. Hello. I'm going to be playing some of the new Sonic Mania in just a moment. Okay? So, I'm just going to, first of all, I'm just going to tell everybody that that's what I'm doing. So, I've got copy link location, and then open up Twitter, and then I'll be with you in a moment. Sorry, nearly there. I'm going to try out whatever this new Sonic stuff is then. Right? Sonic. Bonk. There we go. I've posted that on Twitter. I don't know why I'm talking in this strange voice. Oh, what a strange voice to be talking in. And now I'm going to go on to the Discord, that's the word, and I'm going to post it there as well. Yes. Yep. Here's Discord. Discord these days likes to load up with a big stupid screen full of rubbish about video games, which I'm sure we're beyond the point where that's what Discord's about, right? Sonic time at everyone. Sonic time. There we go. I seem to keep clearing my throat, which suggests I ought to have a drink. Maybe that's why I'm doing this weird voice. Because we've just had some fish and chips, and that gets you all salty, doesn't it? You're like, oh, I can't believe I just had fish and chips. Oh. Doesn't it? I'm also going to open the blinds, because it's very dim in here. This is me opening blinds. It's good to do this when you started streaming, isn't it? But frankly, it takes me so long to get streams sorted out that, I don't want to delay it any further. Hello, everybody. Now, you may notice that all we have on the screen is a chat. That's because I've yet to load the game, but I'm going to load the game now, because I just wanted to make sure that, because I don't know what changes there are, because I've already played through Sonic Mania once, and let's find out. Okay, play. Let's see what goes wrong with trying to load up Sonic Mania. Sega! Well, that didn't go wrong. That's exactly what we want. Oh, it sort of seemed to appear in the stream a split second after in real life, but here we are now. Hooray! Oh, Sonic Mania Plus! Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, there he is! Abby! Oh, he's disappeared. There he is!
Hey!
There he is! Alright. Now, I'm not sure exactly how to kind of start the game in new mode. Oh, this game uses an autosave. Oh, it's just this again. I know it uses auto... Oh, look! Look, the menu's different.
Ooh.
Mania mode or encore mode. That's what we want, isn't it? Or time attack. Or competition. Or look.
Oh.
Let's have a look at the options. Just in case there's any... Because actually, I've not really played this on PC. No, none. Absolutely none. Oh, no. Oh, that's better on PC than it was on PS4, actually. But no, none for me, please. No. I don't know why people think CRTs look like that. They did not. No, they didn't look like that. Actually, they did look a bit like that. Actually, wait, that's actually really good. I'm just sitting too close to it. Let me back off a little bit. Yeah, that's... I wonder if that would actually, like, simulate the water effects and stuff. Oh, that's exciting. Not having it, though. Window size, well, full screen, you see. Window border. Well, full screen, you see. Whoa. I mean, I don't know now. Now you ask. I mean, I'm a 1920 by 1080, but, well, we'll see. VSync on. Yes. Triple buffering, sure. Right, okay, so I didn't change any of that. No. Sound. Ah. Yes. Ah, right. Oh, sorry if you can't hear it then. The reason it's so quiet, let's turn it up. There we go. The reason you... What? It was. Well, the reason why you might not have been able to hear it just then is that, the previous time I played this game on the PC at all, not Plus, was... We were trying to listen to a podcast or something, so I turned it down. So there's that. Look at all this. What's going on? Look at all this chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lance Woods. Hello, Wim Crabber. Hello, that's a good name. Hello, Mimi the Dog, Sebastian Avila. Hello, Kyle Burdick, Beluga Tunes, Brett Muse, Trashy Bashy. I drink bloody tea. Noticed that just there. Don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I did. Who else we got? Ian McEwish. We got Smash Highlights. We got Fingers. We got Renee. Let me know. We got Rage of Boosh Games. Hello. Hey, Rage of Boosh Games, says Dave. I'm a big fan of yours because you love Return to the Forbidden Planet. How are you, my friend? Rage of Boosh Games, let me tell you how I am. Conflicted, because I'm currently unable to figure out how to get time off, work for Abby, who works at a comic shop, so that we can get a train, which would then cost quite a bit of money from where we live, to Eastbourne. But if you live further south than I do, get yourself a train ticket to Eastbourne, because Return to the Forbidden Planet is playing. Maybe you know this, but it's back. Only there, and only for about 3 weeks, in August, beginning on the 9th to the 1st of September. It is at the, I want to say Devonshire Theatre or something like that. Google it. Google Return to the Forbidden Planet, Eastbourne, Devon. You should find it. And it's a real one. It's not like just some randos are putting it on. I don't know what the production or the set or anything is like, but I know what the cast are like. It's Cookie from the 2015 cast. It's Ariel from the 1994 and 2002 cast. Frito Ruth, the best Ariel there's ever been, the one who made him be fire-breathing, that guy, he's the best. You've got Matt Devitt, the original Cookie, playing Prospero this time round. Yeah! Jane Milligan, alum of Forbidden Planet and From a Jack to a King and so on. She's coming back in as Gloria. It's going to be really good. I hope I can go. I don't think I can go! Right, that's that sorted out. I always have to plug that whenever I can. What do we have in the chat? People are saying, thank you, Dave, says Ian. I asked for this and a day later doing it. A day and however long it takes me to read through all of this. Wonderful customer service this is. Thank you. Yay, I've not been playing. Plus, so I get to see how it is, says Lance. Same here. Same. I have absolutely no idea. Wim Crabber simply says, rubbish. Don't know what is rubbish. But hello. What else do we have? La. Master System reference with that options sprite art. Oh, is it? Now, Abby was more into that than me, so let's see if she recognizes it. There you were. Yeah, it's exactly the same. The Game Gear version is the Master System version. Do you recognize any of those things? Was there a bit where they looked at stuff in the stars? I can't remember either. But apparently it's... everyone from the last stream is here. Hello, everyone from the last stream, if that's the case. Max says... Renee says, we don't speak of modern Sonic, and Max says, I speak of modern Sonic, and we'll leave him to it, shall we? Melonic Randomizer. Ooh. So are you a demon or a tomato? Neither! I'm the man who's making a comic called The Demon Tomato, about a demon tomato. Let's just go with Ren for now, says Ren, for now. Rage of Boost says, I live right in the north, wish I could be there. I know, right? Exactly. It's going to cost, for 2 people to get down to Eastbourne, it's like 100 quid on the train from Manchester, which is where I am. But, do you know what? Oh, it's kind of worth it. It's Forbidden Planet, and, it's the right Ariel, and, the reason I'm particularly excited about that is that he was supposed to be Ariel the previous time. Now, the guy who did play him when we got married in 2015, that production, he was great, but he couldn't skate. He had to come in at the last minute because Frito broke his leg, and he couldn't skate. So we got a non-skating Ariel last time, and he was great, but it's weird, right? I want me some skating Ariel. So it'd be great to see Frito come back. But just generally speaking, he's the best Ariel, not just because he can skate, not just because he can fire breathe, although those are both things, but also because of just he's really good at it. Oh, if you get the chance to see it, you guys, you got to see what he's like. I mean, look, all the people I've mentioned, and then there are more people who I don't know. There may be more people who I do know, and I just don't know they're in the cast. But the reason I'm focusing on him is because he's like the one that got away. I nearly saw him be Ariel a couple of years ago, and I didn't. And it'd be great to see it again. Oh, apparently it's the end of Sonic 2 on the Master System, Abby, this. Yeah, who finished that? Look at Tails, in colour with his similarly sized mates. Says Max. I should have sung that, but I didn't. Say hi to the cat for me. Where can I find the comic? In my house. You'll have to wait. It's not out yet. But if you want a comic that I've done, do this now, right? Get a browser tab open, because you can read this now. It's free. It's all up online. Browser, get your tab open. Get your tab. I'll tell you in a minute. You get yourself a tab ready. What else do we have? Excited to see this being played. Okay, here we go. Have you got a tab? Type into it imaginarygumbo.com. That is imaginarygumbo. Imaginarygumbo.com, and you will find a comic written by me, illustrated by my wife Abby. Say hello, Abby. And I just think you're gonna like it. Although you're gonna have to press like to go to the start. Should we play the game? Let's play Encore mode. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. Okay. I just want to see if the other menus change. Nope. Alright then. Here we go then. Whoa. We've got that crystal thingy. Yay! Ooh. Listen, game, if you think I've been following the plot of this, or specifically of that other game, incorrect! Woo! I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog! It's okay! Yeah, here we are in Angel Island again. Hey, whoa, wait! Hey, I'm in Angel Island, Abby! I get to play some Angel Island! Wait, let me reset my mic. Can you hear what's the sound levels like, everybody? He says, and then ruins it. Hang on a minute. Oh, Abby. PS3TNA157 said, holy crap, this comic artwork is just divine.
Aw, thank you. I wish I could join in more, but I've got colouring to do.
She's got colouring to do. Abby's a professional colourist, is Abby. Are you allowed to say what you're colouring?
Oh, for 2000 AD.
2000 AD?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no, we're too northern to go to Forbidden Planet now. Oh, no. Sound balance is fine. Unless we're meant to be hearing Abby. No, not really. Hello, Paul. Hey, can you release a Green Hill Zone with lyrics video? Oh dear, it's frozen, hasn't it? Oh, the game thinks it hasn't frozen, but it has. Right, okay. I've just learned not to tab out of Sonic Mania. Okie dokie then. Right. Well, actually, I think this time round I'm going to make it a window then. Oh no, that'll screw with the... Okay, I'll do that next time. This time, I'm just going to have to... Honestly, you're going to have to put up with the... No, I can't let you put up with that. Let me see what I can do. We will play Sonic Mania. We will. Okay. Sorry. I'm just quoting no one. Let's switch those options to... Windowed mode. Oh no, because then I won't have any VSync! Will I need it? Let's find out. Yes, please. Okay, how big is the window going to turn out to be? Wow, it's just... off. Unless it's really exceptionally tiny. Okay, let's load the game again. This is exciting, isn't it? There it is. It's only little, and it isn't plumbed into the thingy. Right. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's too little, though. I'm going to see... First off, I'm going to make the actual window bigger for my own enjoyment. No, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what it means by window border, because at the moment, yeah, this is just appearing in the middle of the screen with absolutely no border. Will it have, like, a normal window border, like a normal window? Or will it have, like, you know, a fancy window border, like a Super Game Boy game or something? Let's find out. Probably not. It'll probably just be a normal window border. Let's find out. Yes. You're going to crash? Okay, no, it's just got a normal border. That's extraordinarily boring, so no, I won't keep those settings. But what I will do... Oh, well, that's the biggest it can go? Right, well, no then, we're going to have to go to full screen again. Oh, what a shame. Now, can it manage that without crashing? Yes! Hooray! Oh, I pressed no. That was silly. And it crashed. Right. Good, right. Well, this is a good stream, isn't it? Are we all enjoying Sonic Mania Plus? These are the sort of things I really ought to have done before we started playing, but I didn't want to because I like it to be real, you know? Real! Woo! Yeah, did you guys all watch the cartoon series? Brumph-dumph-da-dumph. It was good. Sonic Mania cartoon. Sonic Mania Adventure. Or Adventures? Sonic Mania Adventures. Full screen! Apply! Hooray, yes please. Yes, it coped! It actually coped with something. Woo! Have you guys seen what Christian Whitehead looks like? It is not what you expect from, like, a Sonic fan game programmer. The guy, I mean, I was expecting... I'll be honest, I was expecting the main guy from Red Letter Media. Is that what they're called? The Blinkit blokes? I was expecting that. No, he looks like he's out of a 90s, like, band. Have you... Abby, do it now. Look at... No, wait, I'll do it for you, so you don't have to waste time. Everyone watching this video has to waste time. But they knew that coming in. That's inherently just what happens. So, yeah. Okay, so Christian, you know who I mean by Christian Whitehead, Abby, right? The guy who made this. Look at him. He looks like Thingy from Mighty Boosh, exactly. Thingy, that's his name. From Mighty Boosh. Okay then. Right then. Here we go. Now it's time to actually play this game. Are you ready? Wibbly. Plop. That sound isn't as good when it isn't coming out of my subwoofer on my 5.1 speakers, but never mind. I would put my headphones on to hear the proper, like, what do I mean? Not audio range. What's the word for the range? The thing that the noise wars on CDs has eradicated. That. Well, anyway, I would put my headphones on for that. But my sound card, or rather my motherboard's onboard sound, has broked! Hey, it's that first monkey! Do-do. I got the first monkey! Do-do-do-do. So that means I go down here and up here and boing? No? Boing? No? There's gotta be a spring around here somewhere. Ooh, I don't like that. What's that noise? That's right, the spring's up in the tree. Ba-doo-dee-dee-doo-doo-doo. Wow, I had stopped noticing that this is like a remix of this. I am going to pop my headphones on so that I can keep the volume low but still hear the music, because I want to keep it on so that Abby can hear it. In case anything happens, you know. But also I wanted to be quiet enough that it doesn't so much echo back. Wow, yeah, that's a good remix of this. I genuinely didn't notice that it wasn't the actual music when I began. Hey, don't miss content, Dave. Do miss content, Dave. You're taking a long time. Aha! There's our spring, but we can't get back there. That's their trick. They've cannily made it so we can't get back there, which is where I automatically want to go as a fan of Sonic's 3 ampersand K. Okay, so I obviously want to go there, but let's just have a little look down here. Hey, Rhino guy. Wait, Is this a level? Do I get to play this level? I thought I was just, like, going from the start to a cutscene. Abby, I seem to be able to play Angel Island Zone this time. Alright, let's actually do it. Starting from now. Bam, 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 no! I relied on the little zinger that I don't have. What was that, Abby? There's little animals everywhere. Oh. Wow, I'm out of practice. Haven't even written about Sonic in a little while. I was having a little look over my Sonic thing. Do you guys know I'm writing a Sonic thing? That's right, I'm writing a fan fiction. That's not right. I'm afraid I was joking there. I should, really. That'd be good. But I'm not. This is really weird. This feels like... I guess I must be more familiar with, like... I must have played Sonic 3 way more than I played Sonic 1, because this is striking me as new. Or not new, but, like, weird. In ways the Green Hill Zone did not. Like, I'm getting fussed about by the very tiny details of what is different. Anyway, yeah, I'm writing a Sonic thing. I can't catch any of those. The Sonic thing I am writing is a sort of, because I was a big Sonic fan... Sorry, I know I'm playing really aggravatingly, but I want to get on one of these little catchy things. Oh, forget it. Let's go in some loops. Let's go in some loops. What hurt me then? What killed me then? Doing? Don't you doing me? Whoa. Oh, here we go. Hello. Do-do-do-do. I'm writing a long thing, which is a book, basically, or the script of a very long podcast or series of podcasts. Oh! Oh! Apparently I picked Ray out of Ray and Mighty. And Mighty turned out to be a trick all along. Okay, so now I can be... Oh, that's what that noise is. Okay, now I can be Ray. And he's got, yes, Mario World gliding. Great. Okay. And I can get up into the air from a standing start. That's cool. Whoa! Hey, Sonic! Where did you come from? Okay, the magic one is going a wheedly wheedly. And she's given the... What do we call the pink Chaos Emerald thing? Did you say something, Abby? I have to take my headphones off every time. You did? Ah. Okay, now we're in the Sepia Hill Zone, where everything is like an old photo negative. Very odd. Do-do-do-do. My name is Albatross Man. My real name is Albatross Keith. My name is Albatross Man. I wonder if my dinner's ready. Oh, my name is Albatross Man. My real name is Albatross. Oh. My name is Albatross Man. I wonder if my dinner's ready, and if not, never mind. Come back. But if it is, come back, Sonic. I'll kill you. Yeah. My name is Albatross Man. Oh, I've not heard this on the headphones before. Oh yeah, I was telling you that I can't really make full use of my headphones because I've got quite good headphones, right? I got myself some fairly good ones. Not like the sort that audiophiles tell you to get, not like 50 quid ones, or... No, they are 50 quid ones. They're not like 200 quid ones, but they are 50 quid ones. Although I think they originated as 150 quid ones or something like that. But anyway. So they're quite good, and I use them for things such as making my music be good, and listening to music and going, oh, it turns out that I was unaware what my favourite music sounded like my whole life. Hey, that thing. Oh, hey! Now I'm Mighty! I just hit a box and it turned me into Mighty. This is really good. Oh, he's got a good... Ooh, I like that. Hey, hey, ooh. Yeah. Alright, I'm into this now. Here we go. Oh, I get it. Whoops, whoops. Yeah. Don't doing me. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I have got quite good headphones. But the onboard sound bit of my motherboard has gone wrong. And so I need to purchase a sound card. Until such time as that, I can't listen to things at anything approximating a decent volume. And I don't know whether any of the range is less good because of that or not. Probably not. But it just doesn't seem the same. However, I am now currently listening to this in a kind of quiety sort of way. And it's... Oh, I'm Sonic again. And it's lovely. And I think it's a... Stop going doing! I think it's the first time I've ever heard the Sonic Mania music on the headphones. And I'm looking forward to enjoying more of it as this goes on. Oh, it's tricky to press this and mash my fingers across all the buttons while avoiding pressing Y. Because I don't want it to go doing. My name is Albatross Speed. Whoops. I am not good at Sonic. I've always been good at Sonic. What's gone wrong? Okay, so I can't get up there, right? Even with Ray's gliding ability. Can I get up here? No. So I've just missed that special stage. No Chaos Emeralds for us, I'm afraid. Maybe I can rectify that with a quick die. It's very difficult to die. Die. And die. There we go. Oh! Oh! Is this my whole lives? Is this game over? Yeah, that's game over. Right. Well. Yeah, let's do it all again. Bopty 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 bipty dipty bipty 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 bopty bipty bopty dipty bipty. Just a moment. Yes, yes, haha, hooray! Hermione! Oh yeah, let's look at some idle animations. What will Mighty do? Hello, Mighty! It's kind of difficult, I must admit, to really get interested in in the concept. Knuckles! Oh, this really is good. I don't know if Abby's still around. There she is. Abby! I've just hit the... Okay, there are these special tellies in this, which have got, it flicks between their faces, and depending on when you break it, you get that character, and that's your lives. So I've got 2 lives right now, and one of them's Knuckles and one of them's Mighty. Bah. I'm going to be Knuckles, and I can glide! Yay! I like this a lot. Never mind. Furthermore, I heard someone say that... it was a very big mushroom. It said... I heard someone say that there was a time travel mode in this, during which, like, you use it to go back and forth from normal Green Hill Zone to whatever we call this kind of Green Hill Zone. So this might be the past of the Green Hill Zone, I don't know. And I don't know how to activate time travel mode either. I wonder if my dinner's ready, and if not... Well, never mind. But if it is... then I will kill you. There he goes. Okay. Yeah. Knuckles! Oh, cool. Oh, I really like that animation. Abby! Abby! Look at this! Here's Knuckles going up. Climb me, climb me, climb me. Here's Knuckles going down. Climb me, climb me. Climb me, climb me.
Wumble when he's going down.
He does look like a Wumble. I've long suspected that Knuckles is in fact a Wumble. Genetically. Oh, look! Will you let me get up there, please? Oh, I dropped all my big fat rings. Speaking of big fat rings, that's what I'm really looking for, isn't it? Where are those big fat rings? Are they up here? Gotta be, right? No, 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 no. Don't you doing me! Whoa! Is Mighty immune to spikes? He is! Sweet! That makes a lot of sense! Oh, this is good. Difficult to care about Ray and Mighty because I'm an old school Sonic fan, and oh yes, I was telling you that I'm writing a thing, and the thing that I'm writing is Knuckles, will you get back up here, please? Knuckles. Knuckles. I'm writing a book or the script to a very long podcast. Knuckles asked about being a Sonic fan when it was new, when it was the new thing, because there's a lot of information out there on wikis and the like about what the first Sonic games were, and it's almost all completely wrong, because even though they talk about the facts correctly, you know, so like factually speaking, this game came out in this year, and here's the factual story of well, I'll say the factual story, the anecdotal story of how it was created based on interviews with the people who made it and things like that. So it's like factual information is out there, and that's all well and good. But they all these accounts read as if they were written by people who simply weren't there. And they're just guessing by taking the facts that they've read in various places such as wikis and putting them together on other places such as wikis, and it's all just becoming a little bit kind of echoey and not actually authentic. So I'm writing the authentic story of what it actually was like to be a Sonic fan in those days and what the games were to us. Does that make sense? Like in Knuckles, get up over that thing. Dance Lu feel better. Thank you. No, Knuckles, that's not where I want you to go. Yes, we are trying to cheat the layout of the level, Knuckles. That's what we're doing. Because we're trying to find that big ring that we found earlier. Here we go. But this time with Knuckles, right? With Knuckles, we can actually go back and get it. Where is it? Where's it gone? Thought it was here. And if it is, I'll go in it. Maybe it's somewhere up here. Wait, how did he get up there when I can't? Oi. Mighty, get over here. Yep. Yes! You're very useful, Mighty. Thank you. Ah, this is cool. Oh god, it's going to make it so complicated to, like... If you know you need a certain character's ability in certain places to get to certain places, you're going to have to really, like, figure out how to have those characters when you're there, you know? Good point. Good point. I'm sure there is a time limit, and I imagine it's 10 minutes. It always is. Where's that ring? Hey! Oh. Oh. Fine! Ah, I'm not even going to get to go into a star post at this rate. Oh. Okay, okay, fine. I'll go the right way. I think this is how I've always played Sonic, by the way. It's never really occurred to me to try not to get hit by things. You know, people... I think this is why I'm always mystified when people talk about how, like, oh, the games are badly designed because things come and hit you at the side of the screen that you couldn't anticipate. I'm like, why would you want to? What's the problem? Oh, cool. I just got a random character, but it was one I already had. I love that Knuckles is kind of pink in this. He really is, by the way. There was a lot of discussion about how when Mania came out. No, he's red, but with highlights that look pink. No, he's pink. He is pink as heck. Don't deny Knuckles his true inner self. He had to pretend for all those years. That's red. That was red. Mighty, not quite red. He's on the purple side. This thing up here, crab meat, red. Knuckles, pink. Check it out. Yeah, we're the Pink Boys. Pink Patrol. We are the Pink Patrol Boys. We are the Pink Patrol Boys. We won't let anyone tell us what colour to be. We are the Pink Patrol Boys. Like, we are the Pink Patrol. Now, because that's already the voice that I do for that song, lost those, because I'm really, really bad at Sonic. I am so bad at Sonic. I really am bad at Sonic. Ah, that's the sort of thing. Let's get some of that. No nuts. No nuts. Let's... No. Oh! Forget it then. I'm gonna die in a few seconds anyway. Instinctively there, lurching over to the left after passing through a star post, on the assumption that I can get in it, but no, of course not. Not while I'm playing like this. Now this is going to be interesting. I have just over 30 seconds to finish this. Don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Let's find out. No, not at this rate. Hey, I did. Sweet. Flub-a-dib-dum, flub-dub-dub-da. Look at that. They'd rather flex their muscles. Pink Patrol. Okay. I think I've heard this described as being at dusk. I'm not sure I agree with that. You know, it's just kind of weird looking. We are the Pink Patrol Boys. Come join us, the Pink Patrol Boys. Going on our pink adventures. We're pink and we're purple and we're pink as well. Now we are the pink and orange boys. The fluffy and also pink boys. I'm pink and he is a fluff boy. We're fluffy and we're boys and pink boys. I think Gabby's making commentary over to my left, but I can't really tell. We may have to develop some kind of sign language. Oh gosh. Yes, Abby just used an exceptionally clear piece of sign language. She didn't. I didn't even look at her. I wouldn't even look at her. Whoops. Right, Knuckles, stop being slow and do something. Thank you. Bumsy, 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 bum. Hey, let's be Tails. I've never been Tails in this. Flapper dapper flapper. Yeah. The flapper flapper dapper. I am the flapper fluff boy. I'm tired, flappity fluff boy. Flappy and flapsy fluffy. I am really exceptionally fluffy. I think I can get 50 rings, thank you. And now I'll go and get some blue. Oh. Oh.
Wow!
Oh. Yeah. Go, go. I will. What am I doing?
Gravity.
Have I got a fob? I think I got a fob. Brilliant. This is all done in that, oops. No. I want another go at that. I'm going to have to get another 50 rings. I've got a fob. I've got a fob. Right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, I don't want to be swabbed off with the lower level. Look at you, little guy. I think your hair's flapping a little bit too quickly there. I think you can see to that, Tails. Tails, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Make your hair flap in the wind at a more reasonable speed, please. Now, I did see a platform. Albatross Ben, what on earth is this platform here for? What shall we do with the platform? A very, very strange platform. Maybe I can use it as a jumping off point, but that means I can get somewhere far away. Oh gosh, I'm going far now. You could say I've missed the level, which I don't really want to do. Cheat myself out of content like that. I think that might be enough, Tails. Oh no, Knuckles! Whoa! Oh, blower! Independent blower! Magic lemon holder! I've got a lovely cup of tea! Given to me by my wife! Thanks! Yum! Happy's just sort of giggling away to my left. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see what happens. Can you hear that? What happens is she cowers away. I just lifted the whole mic and... Oh, hey! There's people in the chat! Hey, Siege Feathers. Hey, Mungo Dude. Hey, Harley Miller. A blah blue be dumsy bee boo bum bum. Peyton's Place says, I've played this game for 36 hours, and it still sucks! Hashtag Ocarina of Time, JK. The booty baby. Harley Miller, Dave, for my final words before I move to a different stream are, Rental Floss make good musicals, but you make them better. What? I've never made a musical before. I've never made one. So I disagree. If I was to make one, maybe I would make it with him. Whoa. Dynamic range, thank you. Of course. Of course. Should have just come straight to you. Right, what am I supposed to do then? Go up there, okay. I don't want a bomb! Oh no! Oh no! No. Ah! It starts going on its own! How am I supposed to get to Sonic if it goes at a preset time and there's no Sonic at that preset time? Oh. Yes, but I don't think it's from Sonic, right? I mean, that sounded a little bit, you know, rolling around at the speed of sound, but I don't know. Oh, that was ridiculous! Albatross Ben. Oh, okay, you've basically got infinity lives, as long as you've got a character up at the time. Oh, that's really good, because, like, who cares about dying and running out of lives and stuff? Who's into that? Nobody. Only chumps and idiots, that's who. Jabronis. My name is Albatross Ben. I wonder if the farmer's nearby. Oh, arr! There he is! There he is! You what?
Are you okay?
Look, I've got to talk all the way through this game. Hello, I'm the Green Hill Zone farmer, and I'm here to tell you about what it's like to farm in the Green Hill Zone. Now, obviously, what do you farm in the Green Hill Zone? Well, the answer, of course, is well, it's rings, isn't it? I'm farming for rings. So what I does is, I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning. Not because that's when I've got to do my farming, It's just when... It's when this lad here makes a lot of noise with his machines. Right? So I'm always woken up at about 5 every morning.
That's in the chat.
Hello, Matt. And... See, what he's done is he's gone and he's made a load of robot roosters. And they make robot noises at 5 AM. So, that's when I wake up. And then, it's out onto the fields. Well, or rather I should say the green hills. You know, to farm some rings. So, I gets me tractor ready. Robotnik actually built me tractor. He's the only one making machines of any kind. Really, everybody else is just, well, animals, really. I, for instance, am a snail. Oh, there we go. That's better. I've got my headphones on now. That makes a nice little bassy noise. Wait a little. Bottle. Alright, well this level looks about the same, doesn't it? Does it? Does it? I suppose they've changed the background buildings from a kind of a sort of a reddish theme to a sort of a bluish theme. Libby-dubby-dibby. Come here, Tails. Hey! I really caught him there as he slid by. I bet you they... Whoa! I bet you they won't play this song on the radio. I bet you they won't play this new song. It's not that it's... or controversial. Who will we be? Who will we be? Just Mighty again. Ah. Alright then, I'm having a go on the chemical plant zone, is that? I know I should know that, it's a piece of fundamental Sonic knowledge, but I always think of this as the Metal City Mayhem zone. And you have to be an even bigger Sonic fan to understand why. So I'm the big Sonic fan. Actually. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, no. Hey, thanks, Tails. Nice. This is ace. No, I want to go on the thing. Woo, yes. Hey. So, do I just not play the thing collecting, spear collecting game in this? Oh. But oh yeah. There we go. Oh no. No. Oh wait. Yeah. No. Oh. Oh. Imagine I could have got up with Tails. That is good actually. This is a bit of a tall tower of these, isn't it? Thank you. Flip. Thank you, Flip. No, Mighty! You felon! I don't know why I called him that. You traitor! Oh, I'm excited about Mighty again. Hooray! It happened. It just sunk in. Oh, I'm never going to make it up this time. Yeah, all those... Oh, I am. All those years of trying to learn to draw Mighty correctly, suddenly, seeing his shape there, they came flooding back. Because of course they got his shape just right. It's a difficult shape. You try drawing this guy's shell and getting it right. Oh, look at him! Oh, it's a great design. Guys, I've never... Oh... Oh, blah, blah, blah. I've never played Chaotix. I've never played Chaotix, you lads and lasses, and I've got... Ah! Hey, I got a fob! Flip, yeah! Nice! Yeah! Yes! Okay, I've never played Chaotix, and I now have the means so to do. You know? So, really, ought to get onto that. Although, I'm having a very nice time playing the Settlers. Have any of you seen my Settler streams? It's the nicest game anybody has ever made, and I've been streaming it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Right, I'm going to do this now with thinking and concentrating. And that goes up. Then that. And then I stay on this. There we go! Success! Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hard-boiled heavy says, Abby, she's just there. Mighty spins off the drop. I don't know what that is. They must have a unique animation for every character for that one flavor thing. Oh, the drop. Yeah, he spins it off. Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh my god, Dave, you can't say doing on the radio. Big ring above the second spring here, says Siege Feathers some time ago, and I wasn't paying any attention. Sorry! Wim Crabber says, say hi to the cat for me. Oh, what? You mean the little cat? The little cat in the video? That cat is called Mischief. And I will, if I ever see it again. I probably will, because it lives with friends, but I just never go around their house, because I'm lazy. Get more peoples, says Mungo Dude. I think I then did. Blue Sphere is not a thing in this mode, okie dokes. Need to find the giant rings for the 3D minigame. Mungo Dude, I totally agree with you, and I am going spare. That I'm unable to do so. They changed the drowning music for Encore mode. Oh, I didn't notice. Settlers is so pleasant to watch. Good. I've not seen your Settlers streams, says Fingers. Only that one video you've made. Oh, Fingers, I've been doing them the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to do another one soon, like maybe tomorrow, because I'm well into it. And, oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's ever so lovely. It's Settlers 2 I'm playing, though, not Settlers 1. Oh, this isn't Shadow, then. Huh, I know nothing of Snoik. Sorry to give you that voice. It's just because you typed Snoik. That was Mijapabo. Yeah, this isn't Shadow, no. This is a lovely stream. Good. Heyo from Norway, says Rogues Two Forms. Hello. I hate this stage. I suck at Sonic, but I love it. Yeah, I'm with you there. And then Drillton invites me to have their babies. That's very nice. How many have you got? I'll make you an offer. Let's see. Levels are changed slightly, says Siege, so that every character can get through every level. Oh, nicey. Nicey, nicey, nice, nice. Oh, is that because I was suggesting that you might need certain characters for certain things? Yeah, but I just mean, like, if you know, there's a secret up there, I need this character. And yeah, like if you're doing a speedrun, as somebody said there, it'd be really interesting to see how they juggle getting the characters and stuff. Even if, say, you start a Knuckles-specific route and then lose Knuckles. Oh, great, cool. By the way, Dave, do the Blue Spheres, says 8-Bit, but I can't, because they're not in it. Have you seen Game Grumps play Sonic 1 recently? No, but I have heard my wife giggling away at it. Maybe use the glide sparingly. I've seen you careen into trouble a bunch using it when curving your jump would work fine. Yes, you're probably right. I'm just not very good at the game, you know. Oh, I was offline for about 5 seconds, was I? Sorry, Jetpack Royal Shark. Work that sucker to death. Come on now. I think, there we go, that's enough of that, isn't it? Oh, Drillton has 15 babies! Oh dear, Peter Corman is watching in the background while I finish my statistics final. What? That doesn't sound conducive to finishing a statistics final. But then I suppose you would know the statistics on whether it... Oh!
Oh no!
I forgot you can't tab out. I forgot. No. No! Let's see if it works if you, like, tab again. You know? Because it could, couldn't it? No. I actually... And I can't even. It's kind of... Oh, no, there we go. No, it's... Oh! Did you see a little flicker of something then? It responded in some way to something, right? No. Oh! 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 Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Okay, I've got to remember this time that I cannot do such thing. Ian says, I always go back to the Sonic Mania stream, the original that is, because I love to hear someone so happy. I know, we were extremely happy. I'm quite happy now, but not as happy as I was then. Remember how happy we were? The day Sonic Mania came out, I don't know if I said this in that stream or not. The day it came out, I went to the local park and I was sitting there outside on I don't know, chair or something, and there was a family sitting a little way away, and there was the woman who I feel like I want to say the mum. She was about my age. No, that's too aggressive. Give me some tails. There we go. And there was a bloke who I would say was younger, and there was a child of some description. And the mum was patiently trying to explain Sonic Mania to them. Because they were all like, what, Sonic? Like they basically heard of Sonic, but didn't really get what the point of it was, and thought it was this old-fashioned thing for idiots. But she was going, no, it was really good in the 90s, it used to be really good, and then they ruined it. And I was just like, there is no proper, polite, normal way to butt in on someone's conversation and go, I'm just in this now. Hi, you're right, and I'm on your side, and now I'm in this conversation. Like, there's no good way of doing that, so I couldn't. But I should have done. Because, well, I shouldn't have done. But I wish I had, and it had turned out to be socially acceptable. Whee! Woo, I'm going a different way. Maybe I'll miss that bit. Let's get rings. Rings. Nope, tails, nope. Rings, tails. Tails. Thank you, tails. Little. Tails! The tails! You felon. Ah, I can't take you anywhere. With your fluffy outer carapace. No, Tails. Yes, Tails. You're a good fluff. Tails. Middle. Oh! Now then. Oh, perhaps I'm in a position to listen to Siege Feathers this time. And pay attention to what pillar the thing is above. Or something. Right? Yeah. No, Tails. Bad. You're a bad boy, Tails. Oh, Tails! Oh, Tails! Oh, good. I thought he was going to New Zealand story his way all the way down there then, but he didn't. He's a good boy, really. Tails. Tails, yes! Let's have a look at the chat. Okay. Stream quality looks quite bad, says Kairu. Jump over the third spring, maybe. It was a spring, and you're way past it. Well, maybe I can go back for it. You know? This level is very keen on making me go the wrong way and end up in the wrong place. Fiddly-dee, widdly-dee, purr, purr, purr. I didn't take a moment there to appreciate the fact that, as is good and proper, it makes Tails swim when he's in the water and you make him fly. That's correct. They didn't have to do that. It's only really Sonic 3 and Knuckles that did that. They did it. Yes! Diddle diddle diddle. No Tails. No. No. I don't know what that budding means. All the Sonic games, 2D Sonic games, the real proper Sonic games, go ba-bing when you're in the water every now and then, and I don't know what it is. Is it like, is that a countdown? Like there's a certain number of those you can do? Like it goes off every X seconds and then... Huh. It's the bit near the start where it sends you left and right and left and right. Oh, this looks like it's the end of the road. You know what? Yeah, let's get this sorted out. Okay, it's near the start, and you go, yeah, exactly, Jetpack Rorschach. That's precisely what I'm talking about. And it's when it makes me go left and right and left and right. But when's that? Let's find out. Whoa. Can't remember which way I went, unfortunately. I'm Tails. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it here? The problem is that when Seed Feathers goes, here, it's here, I will already be 30 seconds past where it is. So I'm going to have to use my noggin. Not there. Oh. Oh. Oh, I wish there was an easy way of getting him down. You just have to wait for him to drift down. Oh. Left and right and left and right. Left. And right. Yeah! Thanks, Siege! Oh, is this a new level? Is this a new one of these? I can't really tell. Whoa! Oh, that's off-putting. Oh. Quite generously placed strings in this one. Doobie 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 doo. I survived. Doo 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 doo. Wob. I can confirm you don't get flying ability for being Tails in this. Do you know what I think they should have done for Mania Plus? They should have got, what's his fella's name? Spencer. To record a song for this. You know, the Sonic R guy? And the Sonic R lady? Who I always in those days sort of assumed was like his wife or something. Oh no, I'm thinking of the The American Sonic CD singer lady. Ah! Ah! It's really hard to see where the track is! Ah! 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 I don't know why I wasn't getting any closer. Perhaps I'm supposed to go a certain direction. Oh. Apparently I need to turn up the bitrate. I don't know if I can do that during a stream. Hello, Dubin! Little. Peyton's Place says, I'm playing Sonic Spinball for the GBA. Oh. Right, well, I'm afraid I can't increase the bitrate while we do this. And as we've already established, I can't tab out to alter it. So I think that'll have to be for the next stream. But thank you for telling me. Everybody always tell me, whenever there's any problems with, like... I mean, you know I'm obsessed with my sound levels. But if there's anything wrong with the bitrate or anything like that, always tell me. So that I can fix it and get better and better. Alright then, let's do this. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say that. I think you're supposed to be like, let's do this! But I went, let's do this. Well, that was rubbish. Why I always gotta get a bombs? Why I always gotta get a bombs? Nope! Nope, nope. Nope, that was me finding out whether pressing the triggers would operate the triggers, the paddles, but no. Oh, hey, I'm Tails. That's Tails' catchphrase. I don't know if you remember that from Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, Tails! You're a disgrace to West Side Island. That's where Tails comes from. West Side. It's true. Bee-ba-ba-dee-dee-bee-be-doodle-doodle. Bee-ba-ba-doodle-bee-be-doodle. It's true. Bee-ba-ba-doodle-doo-be-doodle-doo. It's true. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, what I've done there is that I've noticed that I was saying it's true over and over again, and in order to throw a bit of... just a little bit of change your way, a bit of variety, I thought I would change the word I was saying, and too late I realised that the word I was about to say was poo, which really is a rookie choice. You know, because it sounds like true in one way, but also, you know, it's slightly rude. So, you know, it's therefore sort of de facto funny in a way. No, that wasn't very good. Masters of the Pooniverse. Sonic Poo, Sonic Wii and Knuckles. Now, there's an even ruder alternative there. But let's take this one step at a time. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, you're like injecting things with things. In this. The year of our Lord. Sonic Mania. Alright. That's right, it's gone blind. Oh no! Tails, what's the use of it if you can't fly when I tell you to? Way! That was very reductive. I didn't mean that. There's lots of use to use it, Tails. You're very good. You're a fluff boy. And I mean that. That's a good thing. I mean that in a very positive way. You're basically my second cat, but very slightly redesigned to look like a fox instead of a cat. But they totally ripped off the ability to fly by spinning your two tails from my cat. Love that. It's so interesting like, the way that it curls around and then it, like, bursts when it could just pop, like, in a dramatic way. Instead it kind of falls away. Really good little bit of tinkery-pokery there from the designers of this. What's that for? Oh! Ah, interesting. Resticus. I haven't touched the controller in a while. I was just drinking a piece of tea there. A piece of tea! Abby's saying something. I imagine she's just making general fun of me for saying a piece of tea. Let's find out. Hi, Abby. Were you just generally making fun of me for saying a piece of tea? Yeah. It wasn't anything to say. I'll grant you that. That is granted. Oh no! Now she's talking in a way that I can't take my headphones off. Hang on. Okay. Go. What? Ooh, right. What is the mechanic here? What am I supposed to do? Like, down, and then like, yeah! I got me a Knuckles. Oh, and I'm on the next level! Got it. I mean, it's a bit of a gamer chance, but okay. There. When the bomb arrived, I pressed it. Yes, that's the secret. When the thing you don't want is there, that's when you press it! Oh! Okay, but I'm starting to get the point of that now. I like it. I like this game. It's Sonic Mania. A good game! Yay! And can you... Is this the only mode where you get the 2 new characters, or can you play Mania mode and select them, or... I'm guessing you have to have this mode because it's got the different layout as a... What? Oh. Woo. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm having myself a fancy time. Oh, hey, by the way, here's a thing that I'd like to talk to you about. Some of you will be aware that I've been off writing a book, and that's kind of, you know, meant that I've not been making so many videos and things. Sorry about that. But good news is, the book's coming along really well. I just finished a big chunk that I've been sort of stuck on for a while, and it's freed me up a bit. Oh, I'm going to concentrate on this and then I'll tell you about that, because I've got an actual piece of news to tell you. Woo! Oh, that was me reacting in surprise to someone doing something door slammy behind me. When Abby is to my left and not behind me. But actually it turned out Abby had gone to behind me and slammed a door. Well, not slammed a door, but you know, the sound of a door closing as filtered through a pair of headphones. Sounds a bit like a slam when you're not expecting it. Now, am I supposed to be going a certain way in order to catch up with that thing? Or do I just need to gain more speed by collecting balls? Very tricky to get the rings, though. Ooh. Dip, dip, dup, dip. Ah! Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Those are the noises that make Knuckles turn faster. I was speaking in character. He makes those noises, and then he's able to turn faster. He goes, ba 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 ba. Oh, ba 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 ba. I fell down. I fell down. The Goop He is a devious edit from Mania. Devious edit. A dubious edict? It's a dubious edict from Mania mode. Oh, there was Siege Feathers once again trying valiantly to tell me where something was, because I was already past it. That's annoying. Hey, cool. I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do there. I wonder if that was cunning design. Gotcha. Do you know who's good? T-Lopes, or however it's pronounced. And I was on top of that before Sonic Mania on this particular occasion. Oh yes, that's right. I was a fan of T-Lopes, because he was the only person doing remixes of Sonic music that I thought was any good. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Ah, there we go. Did you notice there that I made a reference to something when I went, I'm going the wrong way? Well, unfortunately, I don't know what it's a reference to. I just feel like someone says it like that. But it may be that I'm mistaking it for he ran away from the Jungle Book. Oh, yeah. Oh! I'm rubbish at this. No! Oh, not that bad. I don't know what to do with that. Oh! Oh! Yeah! It's the Myth Boss! Hooray! Oh! I actually can find out what's coming next by simply looking. I love this! Look at their eyes! Look at their blobby eyes! There's no need for games to progress past the point where we figured out that we could have blobby eye falling down blob games. Although, the best puzzle game is, of course, Bust-A-Move 4 on the Dreamcast. We didn't need to move past that. We keep advancing games past points that we didn't need to. It's silly, churlish. Oh, that was rubbish. Or was it? Ah! Got him! Throwing some mad remix shade there, Dave, says George Ettinger. Was I? What was I doing? What was I talking about? I don't know. You can be Mighty and Ray in the normal mode. Way! Wim Crabber asks if I can feel the sunshine. Well, yeah, it's been brightening up my day for the last few weeks, but I don't know, when it's that hot, I just feel like sometimes I prefer to just run away, because it's too hot! We've been having a bit of a heat wave here in the Brits, although, well, I think also in the rest of the globe, but it's just us that's been whinging about it. Oh yeah, Studiopolis! Hello! What have I got here? Bronze. Baby-doo-dip. A-boodly-dip. Boodle-dip-boodle-dip. A-boodle-dip. Hey, I'm Sonic. I've not been Sonic yet. I almost forgot about Sonic. well, that's not true. I've been Sonic yet, but no, that was stupid. Sonic, you're a Billus. You're a Silus Billus. You're a Billaby Willaby. You're a Dollopy Wallaby. No. No, Sonic. This way! Wee! Blibbidi, blibbidi, blobbidi, blibbidi. Is there anything different about this? This all looks about the same to me. Whoa. Oh yeah, the Sad Orbinaut. Oh! It's only just occurred to me why this whole level reminds me of Where's Wally, which it has done this whole time. And I just didn't voice it, because I couldn't figure out why, unless I did. And it's because of Where's Wally in Hollywood. One of the Wally books. Or Waldo, if you're incorrect. So, I was telling you a bit about... I was telling you that there was a thing I wanted to tell you, right? And here it comes. So I'm writing this book. I've got to a bit. I finished a chunk. Last few days, I've been... last couple of days, I've been, like, looking over the rest of my notes, because I thought that the rest of my notes were basically nonsense. And then I had this very slim framework for a story that I thought was really cool ages ago when I started the project. Oh, no. And which now... is outdated, doesn't really match up with the story I've actually been writing, and is all rubbish and terrible. I thought it'd be really bad. But in fact, I've been pleasantly surprised to find that my notes are actually quite coherent and contain lots of good ideas for the rest of the book, and that actually it's going to be better than I thought. So that's all good. But here's the thing I was going to tell you, right? Here's the actual thing I was going to tell you. So, I'm writing my first book. I've been trying to write a novel since I was, like, a teenager. And it was what I trained to do. I went and did a degree in writing, and I got taught how to do it, and I was quite good at it. And I just didn't do it, because the one thing I couldn't do was, like, stick at it, you know? You know that thing where you go, I'm going to write a book, and you start it, and you only ever do a tiny little bit, and you keep rewriting the first page over and over again. And, anyway, I've now been writing this book for a year, which is a significant number of days. Perhaps it ought to be finished by now, you might wonder, but it isn't. But never mind that, that's not the problem. Well, there isn't a problem, it's all going fine. So, that's cool. So here's what I thought I'd do. Because the trouble is, what it does mean is that, you know, I'm not making so many videos, and I want to give you guys content. So here we are, and, you know, to set the streams and so on. But I had an idea. So what here it is. This is me saying the thing now. This is the thing that I've been trying to say. Okay, here it comes. So I decided to do a sort of podcast, but which, at least at first, will be exclusive for my Patreon people. And this podcast will be about the process of writing a book for the first time and what it's like. But it won't just be me blithering on. I won't just be guessing. I've got a guest who's coming on for at least one podcast, which is my friend Garrett Robinson, who is a novelist, and he writes fantasy novels, and he is that rare thing, a successful, making his living off it, self-published fantasy author. He publishes his own books. But not in the way where you go like, well, no one wants my book, so I'll just put it out. No, he does the proper businessy stuff. He properly researches it and knows how to do it all, and keeps track. Goes to like seminars and things, and goes to conventions and things, and he really is doing it properly. Now, that's the business side of things. I don't know how this book is going to get to you, but if nobody wants to publish it, for instance, then it's coming out either way. I'll self-publish it if nobody else will. So one way or the other, you're going to get this book. And if I have to, or choose to, go down the self-publishing route, because Garrett very much chose to. He wasn't rejected. he just didn't like the idea of giving up rights, basically. So he went, I'm not going to get published. I'm going to do it this way. And it means he gets to do things in slightly interesting or more fun ways, such as he can release books of lengths that are specifically tailored to the idea of like subscribing to his books and reading them episodically and stuff. He gets to do all sorts of fun stuff like that. I've forgotten how to fight this. Probably something to do with guiding these missiles into it. Not like that though. I guided that into me. And that. And that. Yes, that's it. So I've got to hit the blue one, which is what I've been trying to do this whole time. Let's be Sonic. Oh, that's an interesting noise. Yeah, so if you're on my Patreon, and I don't know what tier, but I think it's going to be most of them, you're going to get to hear soon a podcast in which I talk to a novelist about how to do novels. And he tells me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. He's probably going to mostly tell me what I'm doing right because, you know, he's supportive and stuff, but I'll ask him what I'm doing wrong and we'll see if we can pin some of that down as well. And then the idea being that everybody has in them a lengthy creative project that they've been meaning to do for ages, haven't they? Wow, I really can't do this. Hooray. And you will be able to use this as the means of getting that project off the ground by listening to how I did and taking tips from me and from Garrett. So there we go, that's going to happen. Diddly biddly diddly doo. Wrong. God is good. I don't know why that makes me think it should go God is good, but it does. I think I must be thinking of a song that I've heard of. Yeah, it's like, God is good, we celebrate, or something. My mum is involved in the church back home, you see, and so we know various songs. And in this particular case, I'm thinking of there was some sort of march that was going to be on when I was a kid. And yeah, so my mum is involved in the British type of church, which is where, you know, you have your service, but there's nothing odd or fancy about it. You just, you know, there's someone standing at the front and they say some stuff and there's a reading and there's some hymns, you know. And then sometimes there's arts and crafts and cups of tea and things like that, you know. And that's the sort of church. Not the wacky, zany sort of church that has any fun. They have really quite tedious time. But once... Ooh, that's nice. Once, there was going to be a march, and this was organised by... I don't know what. I got the impression that it was not the only one of its kind. Or so that either there was another one... There were other ones of it going on elsewhere in the country. Or it was organised by some kind of group that does marches. My mum's not particularly strictly denominational, you know, she'll muck in with whatever church stuff is going on. So it might have been someone else's church. The reason why I think this is that my prevailing memory of it is that we were given this tape of the songs that were going to be sung on the march. We were going to go on a march and sing about Jesus. Now, that would be extremely annoying to experience if you weren't in the march, wouldn't it? But I was a small child and... just wanted to sing some songs. And the songs on the march were better than the normal kind of songs that we were used to, which were extremely boring and played on a church organ and sung very slowly. And these were quite exciting and sort of modern sounding. And for the late 80s or whenever it was, it's been about 1990, that sort of time. And I got all excited and I started learning them, and they were by Americans, so of course they were all bombastic and they were recorded in like mega churches and stuff. So when the guy making the songs goes, "Everyone sing," like not only does everyone sing, but it doesn't sound like a church full of old British ladies going bah, bah, bah. No, it sounded like quite vibrant and sexy singers. And you know, of course you picture a sort of an audience singing along, but they must have been professional singers because they were good. And so these songs very exciting. And we went on. There is a point. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. Well, there isn't a reason why I'm telling you this, but there's a story. We went on the march, and there I was, all excited about it. I was looking forward to what this march would be because Mum had explained to me that there was. Oh, good. Wasn't that good? There was going to be a band provided to us by a specific kind of church that are good at music. And I don't now know what that was. I can't remember exactly how she explained it to me, but, you know, I got the impression that there was a certain denomination of Christianity which was good at music and might be good at providing bands. So I was really excited, because it was going to be super modern, and it was going to be quite unlike anything I'd ever heard at a church before. So, and I got into the songs. I listened to them of my own accord, you know? And, so there we were, getting ready to go on this march, and we got our little coats on, and we went out. I seem to remember there was a pushchair involved, so Andrew must have been, my brother, must have been very little. And you can tell that I think he must have been little, because I just called him Andrew. I've called him Andy since we were like 10. Well, I was. So it must have been before that. But anyway, and then the band arrived. And the band was a float of the sort that you might get in a carnival. Very promising. Hey, nice. But all that was on it was a bloke with a bass drum. Not a bass drum like in a band. The kind of bass drum where you hold a banger and you bang it. That kind of bass drum. You know? And he just boom, boom, boom. He just banged the bass drum, boom. And we forlornly trudged around a cold, grey, I want to say rainy, British town, singing the most tedious possible renditions of the songs that I'd heard on that exciting tape. So on the tape it'd been like, hey, Jesus, everything's cool, Jesus is a cool guy. But this was like, Jesus, everything's cool, Jesus is a cool guy. And, yeah, it was a real letdown. And there you go, that was the most exciting moment in small village Christianity that there was. That's probably the most exciting thing. And it was completely usurped by how boring it was. No, I tell a lie. Oh, I know. The most exciting thing was when there was some kind of... Okay, so just to explain, right? I came from a village where the sort of normal done thing, as far as I'm aware, was to kind of join in, sort of, with church things. I don't think I ever met anyone who you would call, like, religious in the sense that we mean it today. Like, massively caring. Like, being across with people for reasons that only make sense if you are religious, that sort of thing. None of that. It was just like, oh, well, it's Sunday, so we go to church in this village, you know? And on one occasion, and so what that meant was, whenever there was like a church event, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, whenever there was a church event, like half the village would be there, so you would always meet your friends, you know, and stuff, and of course it would be that their parents dragged them along, and so you all grumpily went off to find something actually fun to do. So while the parents were sitting around drinking cups of tea at the vicarage, we would be, you know, just milling about, just exploring the vicarage, or the grounds of the vicarage. And you know what was in the grounds of the vicarage? Graves. I don't mean that, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of the church. This must have been at the church. Graves. Gravestones. And it was the night. And it was the middle of the night. And here we were, in a graveyard, in the pitch black. What do? You come up with something slightly spooky to do, don't you? And what we thought of was graveyard hide and seek. So, yeah, we played some graveyard hide and seek, and let me tell you, never have I experienced a more superior version of hide and seek than graveyard hide and seek. It was fantastic. Pitch black, can't see your hand in front of your face, and it's a graveyard, and you are, like, in some graves. And basically, if someone... The reason why I hide and seek is that in that environment, if someone goes behind a grave, that's that. You can't see them. It's the middle of the night, they're hidden behind a slab of stone, there's just nothing anybody can do about it. So instead, what you do is you make a joke out of it and alter the rules of the game. And so in our graveyard hide and seek, for some reason, the person who was hiding would go... No, the person who was seeking would go... Goodbye, goodbye, do-do, do-do-do, goodbye. Which was an advert at the time for, I think, nappies or baby food. And that was good, wasn't it? Did you see how well I did that? The old pinball machine was there. It was very good. And that would cause the other person hiding behind a gravestone to laugh. And their position would be triangulated from the noise of their laughing. And what it meant was that you could have bits where you thought you were, like, looking at where the seeker last was. But unbeknownst to you, they've managed to sneak round behind you, because that's the best kind of hide and seek, is where there's a certain amount of mobility. We used to play a version of... We used to play a version of hide and seek, actually, at my school, called Spies. And the way Spies worked was, it was basically the same as hide and seek. But the... I can't remember. Where do I go? Oh, that's right. But the person hiding was encouraged to move about. So what you would do is you would hide for just as long as it took for the person who was seeking to essentially move away from you so that you were not currently being hunted particularly. And then you would move and you would find somewhere else to be. Ouch. It's difficult to explain, but it was a far superior version of hide and seek. It's not difficult to explain, but it is difficult to explain while I'm trying to fight this boss. I'm usually okay at games, you know. I'm not good at them, but I'm okay at them. But when I'm talking to you, I can't really do the both things at the same time. I can't really do the both things. Look at his colourful lights under there. I flipping love them a lot, and I mean that very sincerely. I like me some colourful lights. I have this thing that I've never quite been able to place, where, like coloured light bulbs. And I don't mean fancy ones, I mean literally just a string of light bulbs that are different colours. On a string, but unadorned, not in a... Am I supposed to be hitting Robot? Aren't I? And they kind of look like that on his thing there. I love them. I really love them. Just strings of light bulbs that are different colours. Love them. I also love the ones that are, that they've got a little light shade over them. Not light shade, like a little cage that they're in that makes them look like an old-timey lamp. Do you know what I mean by that? And they're different colours. Love them. And I don't know why. I mean, they're nice colours. They're supposed to be nice, but I love them. And I don't know why. And I think it's because, as a kid, I, saw them and liked them more than you normally would because I was a small child and was reacting to different colours. Because they really are quite a pure way of presenting different colours, And when I have a memory like this, when there's something I'm trying to remember, I like to go about it quite forensically and figure out exactly what it is I'm thinking about. Where did I first see those lights? And that's what that memory is of. But of course with this you can't. There's no way of tracking that memory down. I can't go to my mum and go, "Mum, what was that time I saw different coloured lights?" "What are you on about, David?" she will say. And we've tested this out, because I did. And she did. There's a place in Sale, a town near to where I live. Not very near, but nearish. Where you have there's a sort of a canal, I think. And an Italian restaurant on one side, and on the other side, the beer garden of some sort of pub or something, and it has these coloured lights. So whenever I'm there, and for some reason I'm always there with my parents, that's the only time I'm there, I spot them and I want to ask them where I remember these coloured lights from, but, there's no way to expect them to understand how to answer that. Because the correct answer is, well, you've seen them millions of times. Anyway. Can't remember why I'm talking about that. I don't think it made much sense in the first place. I know I told you about the boring march, and I know I told you about the graveyard hide and seek. But I can't remember why I did any of that. But it's alright, isn't it? We're all here for a little matter. Do 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 do. Oh dear, do dee da do. A foo boo dee ba da bee boo. Yeah, there he is. There's the thing I'm trying to catch. That was a close one, wasn't it? Did you like it? Dee bee doo doo. See, I can save time there by kind of cutting that corner a bit. Alright, doesn't seem to be far now. Let me collect some balls. Get myself sped up. There we go. Come here, you. Oh no. Oh no! Come here, you! I want to harvest your chaos entrails. Ah! Come here. Why haven't I caught up to you yet? Get here now, you. Give. Flipping give. Give. Thank you. Hooray, I got a Chaos Emerald. 4 levels in. Hooray. Fairy lights is one way of saying it, yes. Boo-dip-boo-doo. I'm just going to pause and see what was going on in the chat for the but I'm not going to scroll up. Ray does the double wiggly thumbs up like an embarrassing dad. Cool. Probably hypnotized by Ray's tail. I've not been noticing it at all. The animations for Mighty and Ray are so majestic. They're actual characters now instead of Yellow Sonic and other Red Sonic. Oh, Whimcrabber left. Whimcrabber left, Whimcrabber left, Whimcrabber left. Bye, Whimcrabber. Yes, a lot of people rightly make fun of modern Christian music. But they have to remember it's a lot better than what we had previously. Well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? I mean, it depends, really, because you might like a bit of pompous old church organ music, you know? I don't, but you might. There was a Christian rock group from the church next door to my school, says Max, who would come in sometimes and do sing preaching in the common room. Mixed blessing, isn't it? That can be good, it can be bad. I mean, look, the apples are ripe, the plums are red. That was a Christian song, and that was a banger. Church of Singland, nice, Elias. The denomination best known for music would probably be Baptists. Those guys can sing. Okay, it could be. Evan the Gamer's here. Hello, Evan the Gamer. Hello, Real LSM. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet or not. Now I have. Says Mija Babo. Village church life. Mind you, my village has 4 different Christian denomination churches. We were Methodists. They have the best songs. I don't even know what we were. You know? And it kind of didn't matter. We kept going to different ones now and then just because Mum was like, well, it doesn't matter, does it, the difference between these? That's like what they had in Mines, right? The one in cages, albeit not rainbow colours. Well, they should have. They should have had them rainbow colours. I'll answer that in a minute, Mungo. In the special stages, it's faster to run on the off-road than to jump over the off-road. Is it really? Is it really? Thanks, Siege. Hello, Super Dave 7724 Garcia. Okay, so, Mungo, the basic idea of the book. Well... this is me trying to figure out, like, how much to say, because, you know, I kind of want to keep it to be my idea. But it's a... Oops, hang on. It's a fantasy book, but it's a detective book. It's, basically, I was thinking about how come you don't have fantasy detective books so often? You do sometimes. But there's always some interesting gimmick, you know. Dresden is set in, like, the real modern world, except with magic. Stuff like that. And so I was thinking, well, why not? Why don't you really hear about the police in classic fantasy settings? And the answer to that is because if a detective could just wave a magic wand and solve a case, there'd be no detective. But my concept is, yes, but then the criminals would wave a magic wand and do things that stop the detectives from detectiving. And so I'm writing this thing where basically the process of detective work is completely different than it is in the real world. Because in the real world you have to look for, like, you know, normal clues and stuff. Whereas those have all been sorted out with magic. So instead you're trying to trace magic, essentially. Anyway, look, you'll have to wait and see, but I've come up with this odd means of police work that these people do. And that's what the book is about. Anyway, you'll see. Because I'm not going to keep this thing to myself, you know, once it's written, I shall try and make sure that people get to read it. And in fact, shout out again, I've already mentioned the Patreon ones before, sorry to harp on about it, but this is where my money comes from. I need to have a Patreon to be able to write this book, so I have to plug it now and then. So, as well as the podcast, and I'm probably going to be reading excerpts of the book on the podcast, but as well as that, there's already a video of me reading out the whole first, like, case from the book, which I did as a stream, a Patreon-exclusive stream a while ago. I'm going to be doing more of those soon because, you know, I'm further through it now. And of course, there's the 50 minutes of unreleased songs, some of which I think are slightly released now, but, well, I'm working on a new one. I'm currently hard at work on, Oh, I was going to tab out then. Play you it. I'm currently hard at work on a song about Doctor Who. Which hopefully will be ready in time for my live show, which is on the, I believe, 2nd of September in Leicester, de Montfort. Well, at least I assume it is. It's at Alcon again. Whether they've still got the same venue, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's got a big blobby tail on him, hasn't he? Oh. Oh, look at him go! Oh. Cool. I hit a randomizer. And now I'm Pink Team with the Pink Boys. Well, this is going to be the last level we play because it's nearly time for, well, bed, really. Which way am I supposed to be going? I feel like I'm going the wrong one. I really like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's very good. If only they were allowed to do this with it, you know? The Sonic public demands the Christian Whitehead remix of Sonic 3 and Flipping Well Knuckles. Do it! Do it! And if you can't afford the Michael Jackson music, then I don't know, just like do it in a way that hackers can easily figure out how to replace it. Like you did with Sonic CD, when you couldn't afford the intro and outro music. They went with rubbishy instrumental versions. But Apparently it's a simple matter to simply swap the files and get the actual music. And then you have the ultimate version of Sonic CD. By the way, there's a bit in the... I told you I was writing a thing about Sonic as well. This is a different thing to my book, although it is also a book about my experience as a Sonic fan when the Sonic games were new, putting into context the way that they felt and what the point of them was when they first came out, as opposed to as like nostalgia pieces. I've just got to the bit really where, well, I'm writing it in bits, so it's not got to, but today I was working on the bit where Sonic 3 and Knuckles comes out. But a particularly popular bit on the, again, I'm going to plug it again, Patreon Hangouts, once a month, around the first of the month. We all hang out. Well, not we all, the people on the top tier do. And we talk about stuff, and sometimes I read excerpts of things that I'm doing. And there's a bit of the book that's gone down very well. I've had to read this one more than once because it was requested again. Where I'm talking about the advent of CD games, because, like I say, it's about Sonic, but it's also just about my general experience as a Sonic fan, which is also my experience as a games fan and just generally of being a kid in the 90s. You know, so there's a lot of it's all just anecdotes, really. It's all just sort of stories from my life. Particularly if I can figure out a way of tying them in with Sonic, essentially. It's a sort of a memoir in that respect. But, yeah, there's one about the advent of CD gaming, and this guy who came on TV to tell us that... to basically advertise the fact of CD gaming to us and tell us that it was coming and that it was going to be this amazing new thing. And that once a game was on CD, it literally, there would be no limits to what it could contain and what could be achieved. Because in those days, the biggest games that there were like 12 megabytes big. I refer specifically to Monkey Island 2 and Simon the Sorcerer. And he was saying, well, you can get, like, way more on a CD. Just, like, a ridiculous amount more. And so there'll be functionally no limit to the size of the games if we continue making the sort of games we do now, but on CD. You could have infinite levels. And, not infinite, obviously. And he invited us, the viewing public, I can't remember what TV show this was, to design this infinite game. This limitless game. And it was going to be this extremely highbrow affair, featuring the exploits of a... well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to wait and see. But it was going to be a very highbrow thing. From Middle Eastern mythology. And as it happens, it ties in with some interesting nerdy trivia that I also tell the story of, about someone who was in the middle of adapting a film based on the same stories and lost the rights to it, or rather gave up the rights to it when he found out that the rights holders were dodgy, and that led to the creation of one of the greatest animated masterpieces in the world, but also only the sort of nerdiest animation fans have ever seen it, and I'm not one of those people. You'll be surprised to learn. But unfortunately, the story ends in tragedy because the limitless CD game that they enlisted the help of the public to create never really happened. And instead, the concepts from it were recycled for something really crap. All this and more in whatever I call my Sonic thing I'm doing. That's why I'm even teasing it at this point. It's going to be ages before it's finished. And when it is, I'll be annoyed because then I won't be able to talk about Sonic anymore. I'll have done it. To what avail, you know? But that will for sure be an ebook that I'll sell, that I'll self-publish and sell. I'm sure people will buy that, wouldn't they? A true history of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've actually bought an ebook that's the history of Sonic the Hedgehog. But this isn't like that. This is... You'll see. Most of the stories are about, like, me going round to a friend's house and what was interesting about that friend's house, and stories about what their granddad was up to while I was there. You know what I mean? It's like fairly tangentially related. You'll see. You'll see. I think it's quite good. Okay, had a bit of motion going on there, didn't I? Oh, cool. I can bounce back bullets. Right. Ah. That's such a cool concept. Hey! Hey! I get to actually play another one now. Is this one going to be a new level or a not new level? Difficult to tell. It's been a while since I played any of them. Okay, so what I need to try and keep in mind is that it is faster to run across off-road than it is to jump over a bit of off-road. Wef. Wait, what's wef from? Is there something I shouldn't say because it's bad? I'm trying to remember. Feels like a thing I've heard on the internet. And you never know with things you've heard on the internet. Aww. I think the Chaos Emerald guy has pretty much lapped me at this point. That's got to be faster there, though, right? Oh! Boop boop bee bee. Okay. Right. Ah! That was silly. Yay! Get up there. Okay, so wait for a bomb. Okay. Mind you, it's not going to give me any Sonics. Oh! Oh, that was a bit mean. And then nice. Ah! Never really been quite aware how you're supposed to play pinball games, you know. Ah, you see? I was always confused by those. Because in Sonic 2, they kill you. But in this game, they do both things. They kill you in one level and hurt you in another one. No. Save you in another. Help you with. That's the word. Help. Help you in another one. Dear me. Oh. Ah. Ooh, I've gone a bit sleepy. Perhaps I ought to stop this and go to bed soon. As I said ages ago, I should. Let's have a little go in this though. I like this a lot so far. This really genuinely does seem like a quite fresh way of playing this. I don't think I would have said that if, you know, when the game was new. But I've had enough sort of, you know, time away that this doesn't feel like just playing it yet again, you know? Aww. You know, I don't think I've ever... No, I've never played a pinball table, a real one. Never done it. Whee! Abby, have you seen how Ray goes along handholds? Can you see? Whee! Pip, pip, pip. That way, I guess? No. Right. Oh right, cool. So it's like, meanwhile, Mighty and Tails are over there. Can't go that way. Ah, there. Actually, I've realised the two ways in which that level reminded me of Where's Wally in Hollywood. First was that it physically resembled it. Well, not physically necessarily, but its art design was very similar and it was on a similar theme. And then the other was that Where's Wally in Hollywood came out long enough after the other books to make it feel as if the other books had already been a thing in the past. And this new book was like, oh, they've done another one. You know, like a revival of sorts. And that's what this is. Oh no. Hate this guy. Hey, nice. Sure, I've ever got 2 hits in before. Oh, what? That was stupid. No, get out of the way, Robotnik. No! Right. Okay. I've got to hit him in the penger. I've got to hang him into it. Oh! I don't like you. You're a felon. Oh, my arm's gone dead. I've been leaning my elbow. Oh, there's my mouse. I've been leaning my elbow on the arm of the chair for nigh on 2 hours now. Oh, get over there. Banger. Right, can we get this over with, please? Thank you. And there he goes with his little drifty legs dangling. I love Dr. Robotnik. Great. What a brilliant design. Why did they ever change it? They're stupid. It's so stupid. I hope they make another one of these. I get the feeling they're not going to, because they're so stupid. Whee! Time for a glide. In the press garden zone. But that is for another day. Yep, that's enough Sonic today. Thanks everyone for being with us. So, those links again. Follow me on Twitter, you know, twitter.com/DemonTomatoDave. That's where I tell you everything I'm doing. Come and see me at Bulma Boops Buttons. That's my gaming channel on YouTube where my streams, such as, well, not this one because this is a YouTube one, but my other streams end up. And twitch.tv/DemonTomatoDave for most of my streaming. Now and then I'll do one on YouTube just, you know, so that other people see it. Come and find me at Twitch. That's where I normally stream, and you'll see most of this. And do set up alerts for Twitch, because for some reason, every single time I do a stream, people go, oh, I don't get alerts for this, so I missed it, and I'm annoyed, and that's your fault in some way, Dave. They don't say it with that tone of voice, but I always wonder what I'm supposed to do about it, given that it's their decision whether or not to switch on alerts, so you make that decision yourselves. What else do I do? There's the Patreon, like I said. Patreon.com/DemonTomatoDave. Drop $1 on that and you get Mario Land without lyrics. And, you know, the usual eternal thankses and so on. Well, not eternal thanks, to be honest. There's only so much anyone can do with $1. It's not even £1. But, you know, passing appreciation. What's that, Abby? It's still nice, quite right. But what you do get is Mario Land without lyrics. Because people ask for that. And that's where to get it from. 5, pop down 5 and you get 50 minutes of unreleased songs. Such as updated versions of things like Theme from the Dark World and Sonic Song. And that sort of thing. Some that you won't know if you haven't seen my live shows, but you will if you go and do this. And then there are other tiers above that where you get other stuff. You know, that's more things. Right, so yeah, there we go. I think that's all of that for now. Join me soon, might be tomorrow, for a Settlers stream in which we play the nicest games ever made, which are games about building little villages full of little fellas who chop down trees and build buildings and cut stone and have little farms that they run, and they keep pigs, and some of them are knights, and it's really lovely. Right, there we go. I've gone extremely sleepy now, so it's high time I said goodbye. Bye. Bye. Technopips. Yeah, Technopips. Botnik's niece or whatever her relationship was. Oh yeah, that's right. People, I forgot about that. Oh, I should have looked for her when I was playing that boss. Oh, that's alright. Bye, everybody. Bye.